I cannot believe I am binge watching this show like this, but episode 6, here we go. Day 4 of the marriage. Yeah, this is when I get sick of them. 4 days is a long time to spend with somebody new. Oh, Lord, boring in the butt. Talking about old social media. Don't nobody care about your AIM screen name. So he tell his heifer, I've never said I love you. And she get to freaking out, because she needs to hear it in 15 minutes. So the guys get together for a craps day, while the girls learn how to make drinks. We can start to see that even Vinny and Brianna are having cracks with the bossiness. Eric is high, and he ain't gonna let the group know that they've been having issues because they just got into a little spat about her having male friends. But it's okay, he ain't a tell your business kind of guy. She, however, is telling the girls everything. She's like, I can have guy friends. Child, the pilot's about to fall asleep. Boring Jakes takes over and he says, well, you know, with me and Haley, she's got all these friends she's FaceTiming. She's doing that just so she don't gotta look at you. Meanwhile, Jennifer's saying, it's just a lot for me. I'm trying to process how much I'm not interested. Ha ha! You see Chitley and Paige looking at each other like, it's not working for me either. So the blonde says that the butts never said I love you and she's concerned. So now the guys are talking about who's been intimate, and I bet you Boring Jake ain't gotten a whiff. The butt's probably making Haley wait. The pilot says they haven't, but I think they have. Oh, he said I'll let her talk about details, I won't get into it. You ain't gotten into nothing. Ain't nothing to get into. And the butt gonna say, I feel the same way, cause you ain't tapping that. Oh, the butt told the blonde to keep the sex life to themselves, so maybe he did give her some, and it's so good it shut her up. Child, they said, Jennifer, how's your physical life? Where? You think I'm gonna that coot? Oh, she said it happened and it wasn't good. Ooh, the way she said, okay, it happened. That means it wasn't good. Ooh, probably small penis syndrome. Now we get back to Paige, and she said, well, I'm married. This isn't some situationship. Oh, yes, it is. Pussy after 24 hours and new baby mamas? That's a situationship as it gets. With the guys, we get to talking to Chris, and the pilot starts butting in. You need to step up. I know you're going through a hard time right now. Mind your business and worry about your drunk. You gonna be out of the house 4 days a week. You need to be worrying about which one of her male friends gonna be tapping it 3 out of them 4. That's what you need to be concerned with. That Southern conservative need to tell a black man what to do, better shut up. He acting like he's somebody pappy. So Jennifer says, you know, I might be beginning to like this guy, possibly. If I could just see past that Keebler elf nose. So Boring Jacob asks Jennifer Aniston, so how do you feel about moving in? And she's like, oh, I've got to look at you even more. I had to look at you all week. She's like, I'm definitely not the clingy type. No, you just don't like him, and the dick wasn't good. He's starting to pick up. She ain't here for me. I can't even hold your hand. Why does she look like she's about to cry? You don't want this, man. It's only been 4 days. You gave it your college all. Oh, he said ever since we had sex, she hasn't been receptive in general. Oh, boy. Oh, she saw your penis and that was it. That was it, or she smelled it. But, oh, no. Did you eat the puss first? You seem like you just rushed to humping. Oh, bad sex. Oh, she wasn't attracted and bad sex. She had to get drunk. She don't know how to break it off. And neither did he. He came on this show to get dumped. Oh God, back with our stars, Paige and Chris. So he wants to thank her for handling everything with grace. It's not going unnoticed, like you ain't noticing that kid. Oh, he don't like dogs to sleep in the bed? Well, you got him in the bed. I guess he's territorial. He doesn't like other dogs in his space. He said, look, if you take care of it, I'll play with it. Well, that's what he gonna do with that baby. That's exactly the type of pappy he'll be. So she's moving in with him? And he asked her, what are you bringing to the house? And she says clothes and wedding gifts, and he gonna say, oh, if there's any money, we gotta split it 50-50. I thought you were all about showering her with gifts and lavishing her with purses and shoes. Now you trying to get at the little wedding money her family gave her. She says split it 50-50. Girl, it's like sisters came on early. How do you feel about joint and separate accounts? With you, we gonna need real separate, but she says a joint is necessary. I suppose for paying bills, but I would just pay them myself. I wouldn't trust you. He doesn't believe in joint accounts. I wouldn't either. Smart, and don't let him get your social security number. Girl, he trying to hide the fact that he broke from you. Every 5 minutes you're saying that's concerning and alarming to me. Why don't you get on? I mean, every 10 seconds you've been married for 5 days. It's been 5 days of concern and alarm. You've got to be exhausted. You're going to wear out your adrenal glands. Meanwhile, with the drunk and the pilot, and the pilot's like, okay, we've been drinking for 4 days. I feel like I'm back in college. I'm over it. He realizes, oh, yeah, marriage isn't all edibles and drinking binges. She's like, well, me and my friend group drink every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I want you to do that with me. And he's like, on my few days off, I told you it wasn't a match. He needs Jennifer. Jennifer might want him. I don't think she would work with boring Jacob either. She said, Eric hardly drinks at all, so I'm a little worried this won't be a mesh. Across the hall with Brianna and Vincent. So they slowly starting to get on each other's nerves, but 4 days in a hotel room, anybody's gonna be a little, okay, enough of you. He said, she is bossy. You annoyed me today. You both got on my nerve. Girl, go get you a Chris and see what annoyed really is. So the next day they go indoor skydiving. So apparently after the cameras left last night, they had a real argument. They gonna keep it cute in front of the cameras, but when them cameras is gone, that's when they gonna let each other know how they really feel. I see you. You said, look, here's what we ain't gonna do. We ain't gonna embarrass ourselves like Paige and Chris. United front. Oh, God. Child, he don't like to be rushed, and you need to stop taking it personal. Everybody told you was bossy. Be like, oh, okay, let me check that. And you hurry the heck up. Problem solved. But they dragging it out. So the whole group gets together to ride dune buggies. Blonde of the blonde and the butt is worried about Paige. She's not herself. So the blonde and the drunk go to check on Chris. And they let him know, child, we would have left. You lucky Paige is, they say strong, but I say desperate. The girls are like, well, why are y'all so withdrawn? And he's like, it's been a rough week, but we feel like the support we're getting isn't genuine. Well, you're not genuine. So, of course, the support's gonna be lopsided, like your haircut. He gonna cuss the drunk out. I don't appreciate the fake concern from you or your husband. Oh my goodness. Martell Holt, if we've ever seen it. Deflect, deflect, deflect. The blonde is like, no, we are very concerned. We are very concerned. You need to be concerned about your roots, heifer. Oh, God. Now, y'all see he's on his ignorance, so I don't know why you keep trying to shoot the scene. Do you have a plan for this marriage going forward? Do you have a plan, stewardess heifer? You ain't even got a plan to keep your roots touched up, and you want to ask him about his plan. His plan is to be a deadbeat and continue to treat Paige like shit until she wake up. You worry about why you were on here willing to marry a complete stranger and try to make it work with your butt. Oh my God, if you were my husband, nobody cares, drunk. He's not your husband. Just be grateful. See how long you can hold on to the one they linked you up with before you drink him away. Oh, Jesus Christ. I paused on her ill-fitting outfit. He said I went above and beyond by telling her I had a kid. What you mean above and beyond? Oh! He said, stay the fuck out my business. And that's arrogant. I'm done. And she said, oh, you are arrogant. And he said, and you're a drunkard. Ah! Oh my God. Ooh. Y'all did not have to come at him like that. If you were so concerned about Paige, go to Paige. And you're a drunkard. Oh, I love it. I mean, that's so delicious, it's got to be fattening. So now the pilot pops up and he puts the hand on the shoulder. We just want the best for you. Chris said, well, we're worried about your marriage. Y'all walk around the casino drunk. And they are. So everybody's like, yeah, we're done with this scene. Aye. Now y'all have that Aki-Boo ride home in the van. Oh my goodness, now this heifer crying and angry over what? The blonde was right. He is angry. He does have an attitude problem. And you did go over there and poke him. And now like a white woman, I'm crying, I'm so angry. What are you so angry about? If you were so concerned about Paige, you should have been patting her puss. And also, Paige is a grown idiot who's staying with him. You wouldn't be crying over this crap if you were sober. But you know the erratic moods of an alcoholic. Oh, God, y'all need to worry about your own shit. That's disrespectful. Almost as disrespectful as having a baby before you join a reality show to get married at first sight. Almost as disrespectful as having sex with the girl twice and then the next morning saying, I'm not interested. I guess you would know about disrespect. So the drunk is trying to comfort Paige, and he said, oh, you talking to my wife? I'm in the conversation. And the pilot's like, calm down, they're friends. They ain't friends. And they ain't friends. They are being Badinskis, and she is trying it right now. You saw the blonde went on and got on. She was like, I ain't playing with that. But she getting Kenya with it. Oh, so Chris gets on the bus and says, I'ma be your ass. Girl, he is throwing a temper tantrum on this bus. The blonde and the butt ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing. She looking out the window like, I'm staying out of this one. She knows I opened my mouth one time, I'm gonna be the racist. No, I'm gonna let the drunk heifer get this one. Y'all thought we were gonna have a peaceful kumbaya ride? You think this is a game? Why are you acting like that? Why are you trying to be so hood? You are embarrassing. So now we've got a couple's dinner. Boring Jake and Jennifer Aniston are the first to arrive. Now, they didn't go dune buggy riding with everybody, so they don't know the drama. Oh, this is the final dinner before they head on home. The blonde is over the drama. She's like, yeah, I just want to get some dick from the butt. I feel like he's rich. I think he might make her wait 3 months. So Paige thanks the entire group and says, I see a lot of great qualities in you individually. Like, hey, if anybody's single, male or female at this point, I'm open because this is a bag of bullshit right here. Oh my goodness. Chris starts babbling. I needed privacy. The wound is just so fresh. What wound? The wound you gave her when you said I wasn't interested after 2 fuck sessions? Hold on, the man who said, oh, thanks God, when asked to bless the food, now is talking about, oh, my grandmama said my wife should be praying for me. You don't need Jesus, you need to grow the fuck up. I mean, what's the big deal? You wanted a honeymoon baby anyway. You was already gonna have a side piece, everything set up. So he publicly apologizes to Paige, and that's literally the least he could do. Least, with an E, money, E. Jacob don't give a shit. He's like, is the food here? I got my own heifer who's unsatisfied with me. He does give small dick energy. I think that's why him and the brother got into muscles so early. So then he apologized to the blonde and the butt, and the blonde's like, great, I apologize to you too. She don't want nothing with him. But he gonna say, oh, whatever you need. What do you have other than an extra baby? A lecherous spirit and a crappy hairdo. Oh, the pilot and the drunk just arrived. I thought he had snubbed them by not apologizing. Which I think he would pull. He's petty like that. Oh, God. So the drunk heifer comes starting mess. She sits down. I need a shot, per usual. The blonde was like, oh, God, here we go. She's on one. Paige, do you want one? No, I'm good. Ooh. So then, before Chris can say anything, the pilot says, I want to say something. You know, some things went down today. Oh, this is not going to go well. He said, I don't want you talking to my wife no more since you're going to yell at her. You could just talk to me. Ryan's like, hold on. Before you start going off, he was just apologizing. Let's keep the positive energy. But oh no, Chris is like, well, actually, your wife was making some rude jokes in front of the whole group, and I was tired of the bullshit and the fake concern. And she is catty boo, and there was probably some stuff that was filmed that we didn't see. So he's like, okay, hon, let's go. And then Chris gonna get up. Now look, you said your piece, you made them uncomfortable, you chased them away from the table. If they was gonna go, let them go. Why you gonna get up? Whatever you wanna do, bro, whatever you wanna do. Now, Vincent, why you being security trying to get him out the room? They got camera people for that. Child, worry about your wife and get you some business. Some business. Get you some business. Shoo-bop, 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 shoo-wow. Business. So after Vincent gives the bum's rush to Chris the bum, everybody else kind of scatters, and the blonde is like, well, the drunk didn't do anybody any favors by throwing out those shots comments, because we knew that was shade, but we wanted to have one last dinner. Vincent, why are you walking with Chris? I guess Vincent want a little camera time. He got a little ham in him. Okay, I don't know what Vincent saw. Vincent gonna say you came trying to apologize for real, and he was mad aggressive. He did come up to settle something, but there you didn't see what happened in the car. You didn't see the ass he acted. That's what it was, Vincent. So you on Chris's side because all you saw was the apology. You didn't see the butt in the car. Well, not the butt, but the butt Chris was acting. Chris got a big church ass. Very Joan phone. Oh God, Vincent, you got on a Jesus piece at 28 in 2021. Brianna, I'm gonna need you to fix that. Girl, I'm trying to calm him down. You trying to get camera time, you little ham. He's corny, but he's also kind of sweet. Brianna also, she's like, oh, well, if they had been there for the apology, what they weren't there for was how he was cussing that heifer out, calling her all kind of drunkards. And I was like, I don't know why the husband wasn't so bucked then. You was standing there then when he was calling your wife a drunkard, but you let that read stand because you was like, get her sober. You were hurting too hard from your hangover. Oh, no, now, I know. Paige is not sticking up for Chris after that van incident and after that cuss out earlier. I know you ain't sticking up for him. You should be filling in, Brianna, well, girl, yeah, we were kind of cool, but then he brought it up again today, called the girl a drunkard, acted an ass on the bus all the way home. So there was a reason for the pilot to come downstairs on his you ain't talking to my wife like that. Lord, so he told her I haven't been a man of God. You ain't figured that out yet? Oh, you think this crap with Eric is gonna mess up your marriage? No, you are going to mess up your marriage. You are the skid mark in the drawers. Oh, the blonde got a little attitude. She's upset that the butt was butting in their business. No, I don't think he trying to control you, blonde heifer. I think he's just letting you know you ain't gonna talk to me crazy, because I ain't gonna talk to you crazy. He said, don't ever feel like you can't express yourself. You just have to be responsible for what comes out of your mouth. Don't fly off the handle at me. I'm with it. Oh, goodness, and now we've got Jennifer Aniston and boring Jacob. So she's been telling him something's missing, I need time. It's just not there. Give it up. Girl, she thinks she hasn't gotten to a deeper level with him. You have. That's all that's there. Muscles, steak, and eggs. You married a lunkhead. Ask him about computers. Let him bore you to sleep. He's, white noise that you fuck, basically. At least he makes decent money. She said something's not clicking. What's not clicking? What's not clicking? Talk about the bad sex. What's missing was the orgasm. Or maybe a few inches of penis. She's like, you expect me to change in 5 days? No, he expects you to act like you're interested, and you ain't. I'm glad he finally said, look, this ain't working. It's very difficult because you don't want to have sex with him anymore. What was different in the first 3 days was you was hoping the dick was going to be good. You saw it wasn't big, and then he wasn't able to do nothing with it. That's what it is. Let's just call a thing a thing. Meanwhile, with the pilot and the drunk, or drunkard, the drunkard realizes, oh shit, we ain't gonna be able to talk mess about Chris and Paige, and we'll have to focus on our own shortcomings. What? So Haley says she was having a girls' night, but apparently met with all the cast without her husband. Oh, God. You wanted to hang out with everybody, just not him? Are y'all breaking up? Please tell me you're breaking up. You could do better than her. Everybody's seen you on the show. They've seen your nice house. They've seen your arms. You'll find somebody who wants your boring, stinking, meat-eating butt. Oh, my goodness. The next morning, Chris telling Paige, you know you gotta wear something to show that ass. Why is she giving him the ass? Oh, Lord. I didn't know you could walk into being SOS. She wondering where he is emotionally. You should be concerned about yourself. He still hasn't said he likes you. You know he'll fuck just for fucking sake. So she said, I've been waiting for you to keep it a buck with me. He ain't kept it a buck with you so far. Why would you think he would start now? But he don't know where his head's at after it was up your cooch. Now he seems to have misplaced her. He said, I don't want my kid to grow up without me being the father. So I might want to get back with my ex. He been talking to the hef about parenting and getting back together, all while he was pounding your puss. He still loves her. I mean, if this isn't a parting gift from Vegas, I don't know what is. She gonna say, well, where does that leave us? Where you're at, where you've been at, there is no us. He's not interested, and he's never said he was interested. He just wants to look at that ass. Now here's where I'm confused. Confused. This man fucked you twice, told you he wasn't attracted to you the next morning. Why do you think he would turn into a decent man over a 5-day period of free food and free booze in Las Vegas, courtesy of Lifetime TV Productions? So what made you think he was going to treat you tenderly and not think about other women? Well, thank God Paige is done. So she popped back in the room and says, we need to have a sense of clarity of what's going on. How can you tell your wife about this conversation? 'Cause he ain't shit. And you're slow to figure it out. Delayed. You're a tardy for this party. Okay. Oh, God, y'all talking about these vows that don't mean anything. Girl, now you care about him and you want to see what the expert... Really? I think you've seen how good these experts are. Sometimes they fuck it up. Oh, God, they're still going to keep pretending to work through this. She said, I'm done. And they said, okay, we need our $100,000 back. Oh, he gonna say I'm spiritually attracted to you. And I guess I'll fuck it since you throw it at me. He threw her that bone because he's trying to get her to stay. Oh, well, that dragged on and on.